Hello, my name's Phil, and it's been a while, friends. Oh, it's been a while, friends. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I'll be right back. Hold up. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. I should probably restart this recording, but it's all candid. It's all good. Um, fuck, what about, hello, my name is Phil, and today we're gonna be talking about some eye science. Before I get started, I'd like to say I'm sorry for my extended leave, my inactivity, these past months. Ooh, months. Ew, that's a long time in internet years, I guess. But anyway, eye science. Let's get started. I will try to get more active now. Anyway, there are two things. Um, well, first of all, I'm gonna be talking about some things that can attract your eyes. That's very good for like it's good to know what your eyes look for in a particular, where's my brush, in a particular box. It's very good to know how the eye looks at things. um yeah, there are two things that factor into that. There's contrast and like odd movement. I'll get into the odd movement later, but right now we're going to be talking about some contrast. So basically, you can see contrast is basically pretty self-explanatory. There is a bright guy in, or not really a bright guy. Sure, a bright guy in like this crowd of dark people. No racism, just black stick figures. God, but yeah, you can see he sticks out like a sore thumb. There's basically the same movie clip. Walks in the same pace as everybody else, but he sticks out because he's basically a different color than everybody else, and he's more bright than everybody else, and everybody's all gloomy and all that good junk. But yeah, this is contrast. What contrast is basically the difference in let's say brightness. Yeah, sure, why not? The difference in brightness, like the black and white portion. Oh wow, I have never explained contrast, haven't I? Ooh, that's a hard. Okay, it's basically the difference in brightness per se. The more contrast you have, um, the more extreme the differences are, and the less contrast you have, the more not extreme it turns into gray per se. Gray per se. Ha rhyme. But yeah, that's contrast. Whatever is not wow, that is some weird placing. Anyway, sorry about that. Whatever is whatever's not looking, whatever is sticking out. Yeah. Whatever's sticking out, you'll see the most, or you'll follow that thing the most. Like right now, you're following this blue guy just walking in some physics-defying way. Yeah, that's contrast. Let's get into movement. So, okay. So this is some random things. I should have backed that up. Oh well. This is a random whatever thing you don't really know what to look at until you see a movement right here. Oh, look at him flex. What a babe. But yeah, um, from this chainsaws. From this view, you see basically some random poop rope, some random all that good randomness, until you see a thing moving, and you'll immediately, like, trust me, you'll immediately look at this guy beefing up, like that. Oh, look at beef up. So yeah, this is one example of an odd movement. Like everything's all still or low, or not really moving as much, and then there's this one object that moves like faster than everything else. Like there's more displacement in his movements. So that's one example of odd movement. The other example is everything moving at a similar pace except one object. Now let's see which guy you see is not moving. You'll immediately see that there's one guy not moving, and it's this guy right here. If you could see my mouse, that would be wonderful. But if not, I will point him out. If you can see. This doesn't really work very well, but it still works in some way. Like if you basically exaggerate it, you'll have good outcome on the whole animation thing. Um, that's one example, or another example from that odd movement. There's the um, everything staying still, and then there's one object just moving, and then everything not moving. Everything moving and one object not moving. Yeah. So there's my eye science thing, eye movement characteristics ordeal. This is basically it. Contrast and movement. That's what attracts your eye. Um, I like to show you guys a trick, or not really a trick, some tips on the differences between a graphics symbol and a movie clip symbol. Yeah. Okay. So basically, this is all the same thing. He's smiling, all that good junk. Same thing right here. Basically, the exact same frames. The only difference is when you play this out. Okay, this is a graphics that has frames in it, and this is a movie clip that has frames in it. They're the same thing. They're the same thing in the final product. The only difference is that in work mode, you can see the graphics symbol actually play out. Like, so look at him smile. But yeah, that's a very good like attribute about graphics. Like some people didn't really know this. I've gotten a lot of questions on, hey, how do you make things one frame, like one entire borrow frame, and then have it move? And I'm just like, graphics symbol, homie. So yeah, if you have frames in your graphic symbol, it will play out until that whole animation ends. Like if this whole smiling animation is 98 frames. As you can see, it's 98 frames total. If I extend it out, it'll basically repeat from frame 98 to frame 1, and then all the way going back into that smiling thing. It basically repeats. The That's basically the only difference. Well, not really the only difference in how the only difference in um, things in between graphics and movie clip. Movie clip can basically use filters. Like you can have them make them glow and have them smile at the same time. Look, that looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, that looks awesome. Um, yeah, that's it. uh, Play around with this, I guess. If you guys didn't know this already, I mean, here we go. Another thing that you can put in your knowledge, yeah. But yeah, I always use this usually. I'm actually using this a lot lately. This whole graphics into the work mode thing, just having it move. I actually use this for the obstacle in DDC. Like all the moving objects in DDC, they're all graphics. That's why they're moving as you animated on it. And people were giving me questions. How the hell is that moving? Shit. And it's the magic of graphics symbol. The magic of movie clip isn't really much, but it's very versatile. I'm not gonna lie. Got glow, drop shadow, bevel, gradient bevel, and look, he's so weirding out right now. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'll try to make another video as soon as possible, but right now just I'm just gonna try and give out something small, trying to rebuild that activity and stuff. I'm not gonna try like go big like, hey, I'm back. But yeah, this is it. Some eye science characteristics things and some graphic versus movie clip differences. I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.